I hope I'm audible. I hope I'm visible. All students well placed. Any questions? And everything is going fine. We start yet another class on Indian geography. Good afternoon. Let me have a look at your doubts, if any. जल्दी से एक बार doubts देख लेते हैं. Today is my first day. Videsh, welcome to the class. Yesterday's homework, we need to do the map plotting only by 3rd July. No, you can do it right now. Submit latest by 3rd July. To completed first class of this course will complete. Okay, perfect. Sir, Garo Raj Mahal Gap and Malda Gap are the same. Yes, they are the same. I did not understand the term scenic lies. Is it part of marine sediments or area covered by oceanic water? Okay, Neeraj wants to know what is scenic lies. I will tell you that also. So description of plotting बाद में करना है. Description is later on. Yes, description will come later on, everyone. Perfect. So Shubham has raised hand. Shubham, do you have a question? या गलती से हाथ उठाया है? So can you call Kurnool Chhattisgarh scenic lies as Deccan scenic lies? अपनी तरफ से प्रसेनजीत नए नाम नहीं लगाएंगे. जो नाम है वो कर लेंगे. So can we say in the Archean one basement plate was created and in the Purana that basement plate is moving? अरे भाई, basement plate will always be basement plate and everything is moving. Even now, whatever we have, even that is moving, even till today. Okay, that so it is not that पहले create हुआ अभी move करना. Throughout the time it was moving. So do we include or exclude Himalaya while plotting highlands? Beta, these are two maps in which you have to plot highlands, and in that you will cover Himalaya also. But first, let us put the peninsula. नीरज is saying why the term equidimensional is used to describe scenic lies. नीरज, एक तो आपको समझ नहीं आया, ऊपर से आप जबरदस्ती उसके पीछे पड़े हुए बता देंगे यार. So Karbi Anglong Plateau and Meghalaya Plateau are they same? No, they are not same. They are not same. बहुत से लोगों ने have taken the liberty of putting anything and everything over there. Get that? चलिए. So doubts taken. Whosoever had raised hands, वो फिर से एक बार बता दें. Recording से cover कर लूँगी because मैं hospital जा रही हूँ. Okay, some issue with the eye. Please take care of your health. How to make boundaries of plateau like Ranchi Plateau. Okay, perfect. So Karbi Anglong is not Oxford. So you don't need Karbi Anglong. Anywhere did I talk about Karbi Anglong? Anyone? In the peninsula, have I talked about Karbi Anglong till now? So फिर क्यों आप जबरदस्ती Karbi Anglong डालना चाहते हैं? Whatever we have done till now, करें. Won't that be better? चलिए, ठीक है. Let's start the class, everyone. A blank sheet. Test. जल्दी से test. Take one sheet, everyone. Turn your notebook around from portrait to landscape and draw two quick maps. Quickly, everyone. I'm waiting. Take a sheet, turn it around, turn your sheet around. Two maps, quickly. Okay, Shubham, no problem. Quickly, everyone. Two maps like I did yesterday. Now you are experts at it. Quickly, everyone. Map done? Okay, everyone. So to do two things, quickly two things, just a test and a warm up for the class. So just to tell you that you can be confident on that, and this is what we are looking at. One is the Archean shields. One is the Archean shields, another is the Purana formation. Which Purana formation? Late Purana. Remember Upper Purana, the last one? Upper Purana, the latest which we had, the last one. So let us see how many of you remember quickly. Two maps, map 1, map 2. Start. It's 15:10. You have 5 minutes to label. 5 bin होना चाहिए, 4 होना चाहिए. So 15, 14. 2 minutes each. Please start, everyone. Two maps. Two minutes left. 2 minutes left. Perfect. So everyone, be confident with this part. Okay. Let us continue. So today I have the slides for you. Today we'll also be looking at Himalaya. We'll also be looking at Himalayas. So let me upload. First was perfect. Second में थोड़ा गड़बड़ हो गया. Quickly, I'm not repeating that. You can check from yesterday's map. How did you remember? Syneclize की भी बात करनी, वो भी अभी बताऊंगा. I'll tell you about Syneclize also. Perfect. So where are we? Yeah, just let me upload today's slide. Okay. So today we will be doing some writing. Perfect. कुछ लिखना भी है ना? So everyone, थोड़ा सा dictation दे सकते हैं आज? Yes. Sorry to interrupt, but terrible network. Okay, Akriti, I can understand too many shortcuts at my end also. Everyone, I want to tell you, in climatology, you will understand when I teach you India's Mausam. 29th June is the date for arrival of monsoon in Delhi. And it has been last evening, I don't know, last evening itself, we start getting some moist air. Yes, and it's raining. And a lot of power cut will be happening. So I'm saying, the more you will learn about this, you will know about what is the climate and atmosphere around you. So people from the previous batch also, if you remember, 29 June लिखा हुआ है, आज भी it is following. Yes, it will continue to rain. So if you are missing the class for some technical reason, I can understand, 2-3 power cuts after the start of the class. I have some backup, so that is why the class is not getting interrupted, but otherwise it will. So everyone, please write something. Are you okay with some dictations? Everyone, are you okay with some dictations? Okay. So till now, the classes, there are different things I will do in the classes. In certain areas, I'll make you do the homework. In certain areas, I'll dictate also, so that you have everything. You have your written notes also. You have your map book and everything. I'll take your doubts also. Cineclize का doubt अभी थोड़ी देर में clear करता हूँ. So please write down. Please write down. The evolution of peninsular block. The evolution of peninsular block has a prolonged sequential complicated geological history. Yes. The Precambrian history. Is everyone okay with the word Precambrian now? The Precambrian history can be seen in terms of the Archean and Proterozoic orogenies. Archean and Proterozoic orogenies, as well as the Purana formations. Together, they form the basement plate of peninsular India. The Archean orogenies form the earliest dated rocks. Old greenstone rocks. Earliest dated rocks of the peninsula. These rocks show strong influence of basic rocks, in bracket relict of basaltic oceanic plate. Everyone, are you comfortable with dictation? The speed of it, कुछ dictation भी होगा. Are you okay with the speed of it? Speed is okay? Perfect. Now, everyone, please understand my classes will have some definitions, some dictations, and these dictations are keeping in mind some answer writing. Some of you do not have the ability to create sentences which would be like that, so I will be giving you that as samples also. But please do not consider them as final. If you are reading from the book or from material, you can jot on the sides. In the first class, I told you how to keep your notes updated. Is everyone okay? Just a explanation of that. Achha. First rock, yahi Archean are the oldest one. So if you come across a word written somewhere, old greenstone rocks, so these are the original rocks. This is the geological name, geological word. Don't worry. Whenever you get greenstone, सबसे नीचे के rocks हमारे वो. They have strong influence of basic rocks. Remember, continent is mostly acidic. Continental crust, I told you yesterday, is acidic. But I'm now telling that these are slightly basic. Remember, they were the start ones. Relict means left over. हिंदी में बोलते हैं अवशेष. Basaltic plate के अवशेष हैं. Initially it was basaltic. Is everyone okay? So that is what I'm saying. Please write down further. Please write down next paragraph. Upon these Archean rocks, subsequent orogenies. I hope you remember orogenies, mountain building. Subsequent orogenies and sediment covers were overlain. Overlain means इनके ऊपर चढ़ गए. Is everyone okay? They were overlain. Which Indian geologists study under the Purana, the Dravidian, the Gondwana, Aryan formations, etc. Is everyone okay? You don't have to remember them, but ये नाम है. ये किसने किया? Indian geologists have these names. Is everyone okay? By lower Purana time, 1600 to 1000 million year, all Archean and Proterozoic orogenies 9 were completed, except Delhi orogeny. 10th was, remember we had put a 10th cross. So 10th, वो जो पहला मैप बनाया था पुराना का, get that? So by lower Purana, those orogenies were completed, but उसके बाद ये, ठीक है? Next, in upper Purana, 10,000 to 570 million year, all Precambrian orogenies were complete. All Precambrian orogenies were complete. 2 shelf seas were created. 2 shelf seas were created. जल्दी से नाम बता दो क्या थे इनके? 2 shelf seas were created. What were the 2 names? No, Prasenjit, no, please, wrong. ये देखो बीजावर, please, wrong. Vindhyan and Kurnool. Everyone, I'm stopping the class at this. Please give me an assurance you understand these sentences. ये सेकंड मैप है बच्चों, अपर पुराना का मैप है. So do not bring बीजावर नहीं लेकर आएंगे. Get it? Somebody said sir Tethyan बेटा वो shelf sea नहीं है, वो तो geosyncline है. And Tethyan geosyncline was created in between. Yes, definitely Tethyan geosyncline was created in north of the peninsula. I agree. But अभी तो peninsula की बात हो रही. Is everyone okay or not? True. Okay. What is the difference between this shape and this shape? A and B. Can you tell me? Sir, A is rectangle. B is square. That's the difference, sir. That's the difference. Both are quadrilaterals with 90-degree angle. But that is there. Get that? Can I say this is, अगर मुझे I have to give the characteristics. If I have to give the characteristics, can I say this is elongated? Whereas this is equidimensional. So I defined geosyncline. I defined geosyncline as linear, elongated features of large size, shallow in nature, attracting sediments. So geosyncline will be linear, लंबा होगा. Yes or no? True or not? So that if we fold them, what will happen? When they fold, they will create fold mountains. ऐसा कुछ मैंने पढ़ा है. Then I said that if you have something which is equidimensional, which is not linear like this, which is equidimensional, and often low-lying, it will attract some sediment also, and there might be possibility that it is volcano or magma getting collected. That is called scenic lice. Now tell me how valid is this question? So why is scenic lice equidimensional? Why is scenic lice equidimensional? Okay, that's some 2 features. That is a characteristic feature. Something which is equidimensional, we called it scenic lice. उसका characteristic feature. Now you will say, sir, why has square got equal arms? Okay, bhai, square and rectangle are 2 figures. To distinguish them, we say square's characteristic are that its arms are equal, length and breadth are equal. So please look at your questions. क्या है? जबरदस्ती का PhD मत करो. Simple question को complex मत करो. So do we get that? So geosyncline is a depression. Scenic lice is also a depression. Is everyone okay? Geosyncline is also a depression. Scenic lice is also a depression. In this also water may collect, and often what has been seen, either volcanoes या magma is associated with it. Either क्या है? Water is collecting. Either sediments are associated, which will later on get squeezed and folded up. Is everyone okay? So in the beginning of the class, somebody had asked this doubt. I hope I have clarified on this also. Is everyone okay or not? What are we doing? We are writing some notes on already understood maps. Get that? Achha, tell me one thing. Which one is easy? Creation or reproduction? Which one is easy? A or B? Which one is easy? B is easy, sir. Whatever has already been produced, we can reproduce it. Reproduction is easy. Creation is a challenge. Yes, sir. So a teacher dictates something. A teacher dictates something, and the student reproduces. Teacher dictates, or the notes, or the books. Whatever is written in the books, can we produce or not? We can really reproduce. Where is the challenge? Where is the challenge? Interpret and present as per demand of question, or interpret in the light of new things. Yes, sir. Use new illustrations. So everyone, I have a request. Suppose I ask you a question. Outline the geological history of peninsular India. What is this? PYQ. Whatever I am doing right now, am I not doing this? Outline the geological history of peninsular India. True. Will it require the maps which you made as a part of the test today? Will this answer require the maps? Yes. Will this answer require the dictation which I gave you? Yes. I want to tell you that if I end the class right now with the homework that please write this answer, 99% of the answers which I will get will be dictation plus maps. True or not? That's natural. That's very natural. Get that? Examiner also gets this only. But that 1% students will choose to write the answer. They will pay attention to the structure of the answer, sequence of the answer, and they will bring themselves in the answer. Immediately they'll be selected. Right in the beginning of the course, do you understand the utility of dictations? Dictations are a raw material. Do not be fooled into, do not be lazy to reproduce them. They carry least respect in the eyes of the examiner. Do we get that? And imagine I make a mistake. And instead of Aryan, I make a Dravidian की जगह मैं Rahul Dravid लिख दूं. Get that? I have seen many people blindly write this also. Get that? वो लिख देंगे and tell me if 5 students write the same thing in the answer. Can the evaluator immediately catch you that this has been borrowed from somewhere? Do we get that? So first time I am giving you dictations, and the very first time I am telling you dictation is a raw material, please do not reproduce it. Do we get that? Is this answer complete, everyone? Is this answer complete? कौन सा question है? Outline the geological history of peninsular India. Is the answer complete? Why not? You're saying no, no, no. Why not? सर अभी तो प्री कैम्ब्रियन ही हुआ है, पोस्ट कैम्ब्रियन. वेरी गुड. सो पोस्ट कैम्ब्रियन हिस्ट्री, प्लीज राइट डाउन. Post Cambrian history. Please write down. In the post Cambrian, the Indian peninsular block is everyone familiar with this diagram now? हम लोग यही तो हैं. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Remember this? So in the post Cambrian times, the peninsular block of India separated or broke apart from the Gondwana land, and underwent the following geological changes. Number 1, Upper Paleozoic and Mesozoic succession, 300 to 65 million years. क्या करें यार, तो इसमें थोड़ा सा गड़बड़ हो रहा है. 570 मिलियन ईयर टू प्रेजेंट, यहाँ पे डालेंगे 0. ठीक है, इसको लिखेंगे द्रविडियन. 570 मिलियन ईयर टू 300 मिलियन ईयर. succession missing. I'll explain that also. Then upper Paleozoic Mesozoic succession, इसको हम क्या कह सकते हैं? Gondwana period. 1.1 is Gondwana period. 300 to 130 million years. In this we will write intense block movements, faulting, graben formation, peninsular block cracked along linear fault lines, Narmada, Son, Mahanadi, Godavari. 1.2 Mesozoic, ठीक है, दामोदर भी डाल देते हैं, बिल्कुल, थैंक यू फॉर रिमाइंडिंग संतोष. Mesozoic succession, basaltic lava eruption, hotspot. Please write this and draw a map of India quickly. Next to this, draw a map of India. Everyone done? So let's draw a map here. Okay, that. So two things are going to happen in this. Next to this, first we will take from here. So time period of Mesozoic succession, time period चाहिए बेटा, यहाँ पे लिखेंगे 70 to 55 million years. Is everyone okay? चाहत इन दोनों का है. This is the breakup of the 300 to 65. No? Everyone okay? So first is that faulting happened. Faulting happened from here. नर्मदा से लेंगे, ऐसे जाएंगे. And then we will go like this. This is दामोदर. महानदी की तरफ जा रहे हैं. What is this? 1.1. Next, we will put some magma in this whole area. This is 1.2. Everyone okay with this? So people who are worried, यार कोई notes नहीं मिले, मैं याद कैसे करूँगा? Notes भी है, map भी है. Can you see a small one? Can you see मैं नीचे बना ही नहीं पाया सर? This is incomplete. Your map is incomplete. अरे part map है, देखो ऐसे लाइन लगा देना इसमें. ऐसे किया हमने, इतना ही बनाया, पूरा बनाने की जरूरत नहीं. Everyone, I could have erased this also. अरे सर इतनी मुश्किल से बनाया, erase कर दी. मेरा map है ना. Part map, not needed, no. Even this is okay. Will it look smart or not? Everyone in the exam, I don't want northeast. हटा दिया. Possible? जितना चाहिए, small, big. I'm saying creativity will be needed. Creativity will be needed. Okay. Everyone, let me add something. So 4.8 billion Earth is born. Sorry, 4.6. 3.8 is Hell period, Hardian. Then we have Archean. Then we have Proterozoic. How much? Up to 570 million years. So can I say nothing? इधर क्या बन गया? Basement plate, orogenies, shelf seas, geosynclines. निखिल, synclines में पानी भरा हुआ है ना, वो shelf seas ही है ना. Synclines are the ones which is there. Is everyone okay? Before this is what? Can I say all this is pre-Cambrian? Yes. Can I say यहाँ Proterozoic का ये वाला area is Purana also? Lower Purana, Upper Purana. You know the Upper Purana map also, Archean map also. What is this called, everyone? This method is called timeline. Why am I telling you the timeline? Because of the question. What is the question? Outline the geological history. Everyone write in the beginning from the first topic itself. Are you getting a glimpse of answer writing? I'm not asking you to write answer right now, but are you getting what are the ingredients of an answer? Is NCERT enough? No. We will use Kuller, Dear Kuller, but Dear Kuller, is it technical? Yes. Will the lecture make it easy for you? Perfect. Okay. So there will be a lot of writing also, so please don't worry about that. Notes भी आएगा, you will have complete understanding and your questions are invited. And जो support है वो भी आएगा. तो क्या हम ये कह सकते हैं इसके बाद जो आएगा that will be post Cambrian. Post Cambrian. Post Cambrian of what? India or the plateau? India or the plateau? So right now the question is on peninsular plateau. The question is give an outline of plateau. So I'll be sticking only to peninsular India. If you ask me Himalayas, suppose the question was outline the geological history of India. Outline the geological history of India. Then I'll include everything. Do you understand? What did I change in the question? Geological history of peninsular India and geological history of India. I changed the scope of question, scale of question. Can the examiner be smart? Can there be a micro scale where he says outline the geological history of Aravallis? Outline the geological history of Aravallis. Now I'm wondering, sir, Aravallis का कैसे होगा? I remember Archean orogeny, Aravalli. Later on in Proterozoic, it was again uplifted and it was Delhi orogeny. Two things. You will know everything. See, I'm going to give you a cake of India. They might ask you to present the whole cake. They might ask you to present half the cake. They might ask you to cut a pastry out of the cake and then present it. Can you do it? Can you do it if you have the cake? Yes. बस ये करना है. अब एक interesting चीज हुई. Who is able to tell us all this? Remember, geologists are telling us all this. How are they aware of all this? How do they get that idea? Rocks. What do they see about the rocks? Sir, stratigraphy. Not cartography, Nikhil. Stratigraphy. Oh yes, sir. Stratigraphy can be conformal. Normal में conformal है. Otherwise क्या होगी? Non-conformal. In both cases, they can tell us that what is there. Is everyone okay? Now, a sad or a strange thing happens. A very, very strange thing happens. 570 to 300 million stratigraphy missing. Dravidian. इसको क्या बोलते हैं हम लोग? We call it Dravidian. That's why I gave it 0. What name did I give it? 0. So मैंने इसका नाम क्या रख दिया? 0. कहाँ है Dravidian? देख ले. Archean okay, पुराना okay, ये तो pre-Cambrian हो गए. Dravidian, it is found in Kashmir. Yes or no? But otherwise it is missing. Dravidian is missing in peninsula. ये हिमालय में भी मिल गया. कश्मीर 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 सब जगह कश्मीर ही बता रहा है. But missing in peninsula. Do you understand? So इसलिए हमने क्या किया उसको 0 मान लिया and missing in peninsula. This was missing in peninsula. Everyone okay? So how does the geologist explain this? How does the geologist explain this? How is it possible? So simple. In the foundation, I told my students, some of you may have missed it. If erosion is happening, where do I expect the sediments to get deposited? A or B? A or B? Sir, B. Why? Sir, A is the place where erosion is happening. B is low-lying, is the place where deposition is happening. Is everyone okay? Perfect. सुनिए स्लोप नहीं है, जो नीचे होगा वहीं तो जमा होगा ना. Yes or no? True. Can I say B will have a very well-defined stratigraphic column? A will have missing. A will not have a stratigraphic column because A is the source, B is the destination. So geologists have come to a conclusion. That peninsular block A does not have any sample from 570 to 300. That means peninsula must have been 570 to 300 million years. Peninsula must have been an elevated block. Is everyone okay? And remember, we already used the word craton, a relatively undisturbed elevated block. Is the picture getting connected? Why these words cratons are used and all those things? Or if you are worried, sir, how will I remember it? I have dictated it, you have written it. 2 बार पढ़ लेंगे याद हो जाएगा. तो ये तो अच्छी बात है ना. The good thing is it is missing. If it was there, then was the problem. है तो है ही नहीं ना. So this is missing. Get that? So say for example, no, ये देखो, Puneet is saying repeat please. अरे Puneet भैया, sediment पता करने A और B में erosion is happening. Yes. Where would you find sediments getting eroded and where is deposition? जल्दी से बताओ पुनीत, आप ही की वजह से क्लास रुक रही है. नाउ B में deposition होगा. So B में एक layer आके जमा हो जाएगा, दूसरा layer and तीसरा layer. Yes or no? What will the geologist do? He will cut this section. Yes or no? और उसको यहाँ पर मिल जाएंगे rocks 570 to 300 मिल जाएंगे इधर, और इधर नहीं मिलेंगे. इधर क्यों नहीं मिलेंगे? Because यहाँ से तो गया है ना. True or not? ये क्या था एवरीवन? अगर ये इंडिया था, ये यूरेशिया था, यस, सो व्हाट वाज दिस एवरीवन? सर इट वाज Tethyan geosyncline. Does everyone remember what happened to Tethyan geosyncline finally? What happened to Tethyan geosyncline finally? Sir, it got uplifted, squeezed, उससे तो माउंटेन बन गए. वाओ, तो क्या माउंटेन बने? ऐसा बना, ऐसा बना, and this thing बन गया. If a geologist goes here, will he find the stratigraphy of Dravidian or not? But he does not find it on peninsula. He does not find it on peninsula, but he finds in Himalaya. Is the puzzle solved? Puneet, puzzle solved हुई कि नहीं? Peninsula does not have it. When these sediments were being created, these sediments were getting deposited on either side. Later on, in geological events, जब वो fold हुए तो आज भी है, but यहाँ नहीं है, outside peninsula. Is everyone okay? You don't have to go into the technicalities. Remember, geology is not our option. हम तो यहाँ पे क्या कहने वाले? Fill in the blank. Everyone tell me. I'm sure you have experienced it. Most of you have experienced it. If I ask you your experiences of school and college from childhood, yes or no? Your experiences of school and college from childhood, will you say sir 0 in the 2 years of COVID? Yes sir. Because of lockdown, many colleges were closed. एक gap आ गया ना. Imagine people who were in their 12th standard जब COVID बंद हो गया, यार उनका स्कूल का पास आउट निकल गया, कॉलेज का फाइनल फेयरवेल लॉस्ट बिकॉज ऑफ दैट. People who joined the college first year का पूरा रोमांस खत्म हो गया. Yes or no? Many people तो actually completed their graduation at least 2 years online only. पता भी नहीं चला. So at JNU when I was doing my this thing post graduation, तो वो कहाँ पर था? 2 साल का है. MA is 2 years. So many of my students who are doing JNU से अपना post graduation, they never went to the university. सोचो यार यूनिवर्सिटी गए नहीं. Priyank is saying sir 12 and 1 year gone. Everyone who's crying, okay, can I say the 2 year stratigraphy of your college school is missing? Is everyone okay? What is stratigraphy? Your memory, your sediments, your notebooks, your fun. Dheeraj, you wrote it नहीं है, deleted है, deleted भी नहीं है. It was never created. कुमार is saying sir पूरा MA जो है वॉश हो गया. कुमार मतलब बा से माँ हो गया, लेकिन कॉलेज नहीं गया. True. Is everyone okay? समझ में आया कि नहीं? That's the interest of geography and this thing. चले गए. उसके बाद क्या है? कुछ और है. उसके बाद जिंदगी. हाँ सर कॉलेज खुले, फिर से खुले तो many people did not want to go to college. The people who were giving board examination, they were saying यार पिछले वाला तो बोर्ड कैंसिल हो गया, हमें जाके देना पड़ रहा है. Yes or no? They felt very bad. उनका जीवन टूट गया, फूट गया. तो यहाँ पर क्या है? 300 to 130 million. What did we see? Cracks. Why did it crack? Because Gondwana cracked. No. Remember we were a part of Gondwana. Gondwana में crack हो गए. Gondwana cracked. We also cracked और हमारा एक part we separated and we started moving northward. Gondwana से crack होकर we have moved northward. Now Indian plate is moving northward. मजे से जा रहा है. कैसे जा रहा है? कहाँ जा रहा है? Where is it going? This is equator. This is Eurasia. Yes or no? This is what? Africa, South America, Australia, Antarctica. इन सब कुछ छोड़कर गाना गाते हुए इंडियन प्लेट इज गोइंग, छोड़ आए हम वो गलियां. ये सुनो, अपनी डिवोटेड वाइफ ऑस्ट्रेलिया को भी छोड़कर जा रहा है. लॉयल वाइफ ऑस्ट्रेलिया. फॉर व्हाट? इंटर हेमिस्फियरिकल, इंटर कास्ट, इंटर रिलीजन, इंटर कॉन्टिनेंटल मैरिज विद यूरेशिया. ये बैठ मजे से चल रहा है. छोड़ा है हम वो गलियां. ट्रू. बीच में सम पीपल केम टू स्टॉप. इधर क्या था? हॉटस्पॉट. व्हाट वाज द नेम ऑफ द हॉटस्पॉट? रीयूनियन हॉटस्पॉट. कि नहीं आगे मत जाना, आगे मत जा. इंडियन प्लेट ने कहा मैं तो जाऊंगा. गया तो क्या हो गया? हॉटस्पॉट ने आग लगा दिया. ये सब ट्रू. इधर ऑस्ट्रेलिया का दिल टूट गया. ये बेचारा ऑस्ट्रेलिया इधर आ गया. अफ्रीका इधर चल रहा है. छोड़ आए हम वो गलियां, वो सहेलियां, सब छोड़ के अपन चल रहे हैं. वी आर मूविंग नॉर्थवर्ड. बट फ्रॉम 130 टू हाउ मच? 65 मिलियन, अ ह्यूज पार्ट ऑफ इंडिया, उसमें क्या हो गया? मैग्मा आ गया. कितना वो भी बताऊं? बहुत बड़ा आया. अराउंड दिस मैग्मा, हाउ मेनी इयर्स आर दिस? 15 मिलियन इयर्स ऑफ मैग्मा इरप्शन. Imagine 0.8 million square kilometer. 0.8 million square kilometer area got covered with this. सर ये 0.8 याद रखना है? No. Do you know how much is India का total square kilometer area कितना है? 3.2 million square kilometer. कुछ ने कहा 3.28, 3. Why am I saying this is? Okay, 3.28 रख लो. देशभक्ति में 3.3 भी कर सकते हो. Can I say that this was 1/4 of India? 25% भाई. 25% of India. जो है इसमें चला गया. You can imagine what big thing was there. Sir, why did it erupt for 15 million years? एकदम से इरप्ट होकर खत्म हो जाना चाहिए. True or not? So why 15 million years? अरे भाई, Indian plate is moving at a rate of 11 centimeters per year. 11 centimeters per year. धीरे धीरे मूव कर रही है. 15 million years it took to cross that hotspot. As long as you were on the hotspot, what happened? The sediment, the magma kept on pouring out. Yes or no? Do you know how thick the magma was? Almost 2 kilometer thick layer. Imagine that was a huge thing. 2 kilometer thick layer. निकल रहा है, and it is getting collected and accumulated. Big event or not? Is everyone okay? So where are we? We are moving northward, and this is happening to peninsular India. I want to tell you, today the Rift Valley has the rivers Narmada, Sond, Mahanadi, Godavari, Damodar, and basaltic lava eruption area is the area where we have the black soil region. True? Is everyone getting that? So if you get a question, as a points में लिख सकते हैं. Everyone, people ask me, sir, should I write in points? Should I write in para? Am I writing in points? Am I also demonstrating how we can give adjoining diagrams? And do you see, I'm not afraid how much is the space left. Drawing on the tab is very difficult. मैं tab पे भी बनाता हूँ. I make it on the tab also. Drawing on a sheet is much easier. And you can see whenever I want, I can draw it 3D also. Remember, this is the peninsular block. Precambrian peninsular block is just this. अभी आगे बढ़ रहा है, and this thing is happening. Is everyone okay? Now, 0 understood. 0 is missing. You know why it is missing? 1 is there. That's also there. Now let's go to 2. 2 पर चले. यहाँ तक आगे 65 million तक हो गया. Actually 65 million is a very special time because यहाँ पर Cenozoic शुरू हो जाता है. ठीक है? So I want to tell you that people who are जिनको European time scale नहीं पता है, उनके लिए important है. मैं दिखा देना चाहता हूँ. यहाँ से this is where Mesozoic ends. ठीक है? What is this? Paleozoic. What is this? Cenozoic. They all belong to what? ये क्या है? Remember Proterozoic. Sorry, Phanerozoic. Sir, यही मुझे याद नहीं हो रहे हैं. So there is a class on this in physical geography. Don't worry. मैंने starting में आपको बताया था ना, Hardian, Archean, Proterozoic, and Phanerozoic. What are these? These are the 4 eons in which all time has been divided. Hardian was hell, everything was molten. Archean and Proterozoic आपको समझ में आ गया. अब हम Phanerozoic में हैं, and Phanerozoic is divided into 3 parts. Paleo is old, Meso is middle, and Ceno is current. तो 65 million years यहाँ पर होता है current. Is everyone okay? और यहाँ पर हमारे पास क्या आ गया? Mid Aryan आ चुका है. Is everyone okay? Where are we now? We are in the Aryan. Aryan starts somewhere here itself. So Dravidian के बाद कौन सा आता है? Aryan आता है. तो हमें Indian ही concern करना है. So Archean, Purana, Dravidian, and Aryan. Is everyone okay? So Aryan is the latest. Aryan rocks. They are found everywhere. Himalaya maybe otherwise also, but we are doing the peninsula, so we are looking at peninsula. Is everyone with me on this? यहाँ तक clear? 65 million years is the time when we are about to have the Himalayan formation beginning. क्योंकि अब Indian plate जाकर क्या करने वाली है? It will strike the Eurasian plate. Is everyone okay? I am telling you what, जो लोग भूल चुके हैं मेरे साथ क्या हो रहा है. We are looking at the outline of geological history. Is everyone okay? I have given you Archean. I have given you Proterozoic. These, what did we call them? Archean and Purana. उसके बाद मैंने आपको भी क्या दिया? Mesozoic. Paleo and Mesozoic. What did we call them? एक को हमने Dravidian कहा. Yes or no? Dravidian we call them. We said missing. उसके बाद हमने क्या कहा? Gondwana. Gondwana में क्या हुआ? Faulting. And end of Mesozoic में क्या हुआ? What happened? 75 to 60 million years. Oh sorry, क्या था? 65 और ये 80. यहाँ पर lava. Is everyone okay? Now we are coming to 65 million Cenozoic. In Indian times, what do we call this area? इसको हम क्या बोलते हैं? Aryan. Is everyone okay? So Dravidian, Gondwana भी कुछ नहीं बल्कि सारा का सारा क्या है? Aryan. So India will have 4 things only: Archean, Purana, Dravidian, Aryan. Is everyone okay? Which one is missing in Peninsula? Dravidian is missing in Peninsula. Why is it missing in Peninsula? Because this was an elevated craton कह सकते हैं, elevated block. It was highland. Everyone okay? Undisturbed highland. Very good. चल अब लिखेंगे कितना हो गया हमारा 1.1 हो गया. अब 2 पर आ जाएंगे. Cenozoic succession. इसको हम क्या कहेंगे? Cenozoic. 65 million year to present. Please write down. This succession is associated with the events which led to the formation of Himalayas. The Himalayan upliftment had three interrelated events of great geological consequence. To the peninsular block. Number one, marine transgression. Number two, down warping of northern flank. Number three, or let me not name them 1, 2, 3, confusion hoga. Can we make it ABC? Epirogenetic upliftment of southern flank. Don't worry, I will explain everything. First, write it down. Had great geological consequence to the peninsular block. Three interrelated events happened. These are marine transgression, down warping of the northern flank, and epirogenetic upliftment of the southern flank. Is everyone okay? So let me go to the next slide to explain certain things. Is everyone okay with this diagram? Abhilash, everything will come, don't worry. Is everyone okay with this diagram? Do you recognize this, sir? This is our peninsula. What is it doing? Sir, it is going northward. Perfectly okay. Okay. It is surrounded by water. Yes or no? Now what happened was, this area, water came on top. This area, water came on top of land, some part. And this area also experienced this. What do we call this? This process, water coming on this thing, marine transgression happened. Is everyone okay? No. What do you mean flank? Flank means the edge. Can I say this is the northern flank, this is the eastern flank, this is the western flank, this is the southern flank? Is everyone okay? Are we clear? Perfect. This is land. Everyone, this is land. You are here. There is force on either side. What happens to the land? Land becomes like this. Is everyone okay? Where are you now? You are here. Can I say you have got uplifted? Is everyone okay? What caused the upliftment? Sir, folding, mountain building. Yes or no? What is this? Orogenetic upliftment. An upliftment caused because of mountain building. Orogeny means mountain building. Is everyone okay? Yes. I gave you a statement. The southern flank. Do you understand which is the southern flank now from the diagram? Don't think whatever. Just play with me. Do you understand southern flank? Yes. I said southern flank experienced upliftment. Upliftment matlab ye upar ud gaya. This got uplifted. Chalega if I make this. But did I write orogenetic upliftment? No, sir, you did not write orogenetic upliftment. Orogenetic upliftment did not happen. Orogenetic upliftment अगर होगा तो किसका होगा? Everyone, can you tell me? Sir, the Tethyan seas. Sir, वो sediments को आप squeeze करेंगे तो that will happen. Very good, smart people. Perfect. Now, everyone, this is A. Other possibility is there is some magma coming and pushing this plate. Magma pushing this plate. Can this plate get pushed like this? ऐसा हो सकता है? Possible? Now again you are here. again upliftment has happened or not? Is this because of folding? तो folding नहीं हुआ. ये क्या है? Aperogenetic upliftment. Is everyone with me? क्या समझ में नहीं आया? Take a sheet and push it on the sides. What is this? Bending happens. What is this? Folding. You pushed it. Get that? Now take a notebook and push it from below. ये Unacademy की हम वो लेते हैं and इसको हम push करते हैं. नीचे से push करेंगे. We will try and push it from the center. Yes, and it gets bent. True. That is aperogenetic. Aperogenetic is something which is causing not because of fold, not because of horizontal force, but because of vertical force. Is everyone clear? Horizontal and vertical, are we clear? Can you see in this case, this was horizontal force. Horizontal compression. In this, what was it? Vertical force coming from the radially outward from the earth. So इसको क्या बोलेंगे? Aperogenetic. So is everyone okay with south experiencing aperogenetic upliftment का मतलब क्या है? पहले तो समझना है मतलब क्या है. ठीक है? And the northern flank, जो हमारा northern flank है, ये थोड़ा सा bend भी हो गया. This got bent also. Yes. So suppose you are having a slice of bread and उसका आगे का part हमने bend कर दिया. Possible? A slice of bread. This part, this is normal part. ये क्या हो गया? Bend हो गया. Sir, क्यों bend हो गया? अरे suppose there was a wall and you were pushing the bread, the slice of bread against the wall. What will happen? वो थोड़ा bend हो जाएगा. So, but where is the wall? अरे चाचा, Eurasia has come. So ये part क्या हो गया? Northern flank. What happened to the northern flank? Northern edge. जल्दी से बताओ what happened to the northern edge? Sir, 1 minute. Down warping. Oh, down warping. Sir, down warping क्या होता है? अरे बच्चों, ये जो उठा इसको क्या बोलते हैं? Upward bend is called up warping. ऐसे ये भी तो हो सकता है जो यहाँ पर हो गया. Everyone, can you see? तो northern flank क्या हो गया? Down warp. True. Three things happened in this love affair, in this intercontinental, interhemispherical love marriage. When Indian plate was on its way, रास्ते में आग लगाई गई, hotspots were created, उसको पार कर लिया, बीच में कमर भी तोड़ दिया मार मार के, फॉल्टिंग भी झेल गया, उसके बाद भी यहाँ पर मिलने आ गया. इससे बड़ा आशिक प्रेमी कहाँ मिलेगा? True or not? Yes. And then, no matter how big a ashik you are, the girl always has a father. True or not? So if you are Raj and she is Simran, बीच में आएगा अमरीश पुरी, and he will create the highest barrier in the world so that you don't come close to his daughter. True. और पिटाई करवाएगा वो अलग बात है. So जब पिटाई होगी आपकी तो क्या हो जाएगा? Your spare parts, body parts will get loose. कुछ मुड़ जाएगा, कुछ टूट जाएगा. Yes. कुछ बेंड हो जाएगा. तो क्या हो गया इंडियन प्लेट की हालत? It goes and makes a strike. आगे वाला it's like a car ramming into a wall. आगे का बोनट ऐसे हो जाएगा कि नहीं? बोनट gone. And when the car goes and strikes into the wall, उसका पीछे का पार्ट उठ जाएगा. Yes or no? Will it overturn or not? ये वाला पार्ट got uplifted. और इधर उधर से क्या हो रहा है? Lube oil getting leaked from the car. इधर उधर पानी आ गया. Don't write this. Don't write Amrish Puri, Simran, Raj, nonsense. Don't write intercaste, interreligion, interfaith marriage. ऐसा कुछ नहीं होता. सिर्फ बता. ठीक है? 3 interrelated things happen. Everyone okay? यहाँ तक clear? Marine transgression, down warping, this thing. So ये 3 आपने लिख लिया. सर अब लिखना क्या है? ये तो हमने ऐसा तो लिख नहीं सकते. ये भी नहीं बनाया. This was to what? Explain. So in reality, what we will do next to these 3 points, quickly make a map of India. जल्दी से बना दो map of India. I hope now you understand how much a geography optional student needs map. So if your friend from sociology was saying अबे क्या कर रहे हो map? हमारी वाली सर तो नहीं करवाते, मैम तो नहीं करवाती. They don't need it, no. They need to find out ways to bring acceptance to LGBT community in India. मैं तो आपको LGBT नहीं पढ़ा रहा, वो sociology वाला पढ़ाएगा. True or not? Sociology वाला tell them that is Indian society ready for live-in relations. मैं तो नहीं पढ़ा रहा. I'm just telling you about intercontinental marriage. Half people तो would be by now interested in sociology. क्या बात कर रहा है यार? वो LGBT पढ़ा रहा है, लिव इन भी पढ़ा रहा है. सर आई वांट टू चेंज माय ऑप्शनल. कर सकता है, कोई टेंशन नहीं. इधर हाउ अनरोमांटिक यार, उधर बैठ के पहाड़ पत्थर. यस, उधर देखो लिव इन रिलेशन, स्टेटस ऑफ वुमन, नारी उत्थान. सबको सास बहू का इतना चस्का लगाया ना एकता कपूर ने. सब सोशियोलॉजी. कोई टेंशन, लिखो. मैरिज सेल्फ मैरिज, वो लड़की ने गुजरात में सेल्फ मैरिज किया कि नहीं किया? सर यही तो मैं सोच रहा था, सोशियोलॉजी, सब सोशियोलॉजी। ऐसा क्या हो गया कि लड़की परेशान होकर खुद से शादी कर ली? ऐसा ना, सोलोगेमी, व्हाट हैपेंड? हरियाणा में लड़की नहीं मिलती, यहाँ एक लड़की सोलोगेमी में लगी हुई। व्हाट हैपेंड इन हरियाणा? हरियाणा वाले क्या बात करो यार, यहाँ मतलब हम लोग लाइन लगा खड़े वेटिंग फॉर गर्ल्स। मिंटू बोला सर अब मैप जल्दी और अच्छा बनने लगा है। मिंटू 100 रुपए का नोट लेकर वार दो, उस पर नजर नहीं लगेगी। संचारी सही, ऊपर से खुद से डाउट भी कर सकते हैं। सो गुड एवरीवन। खुशी हो रही कि नहीं? जल्दी से मैप बन रहा है सर, छोटा बड़ा सब बना देते, नींबू मिर्ची लगा दो इस मैप पे। एवरीवन प्लीज पे अटेंशन। तो क्या हो गया है? दिस पार्ट अंडरगोज मरीन ट्रांसग्रेशन। समझ में आ गया? मरीन ट्रांसग्रेशन हो गया। एवरीवन क्लियर ऑन दिस? थंजावुर कटक बेल्ट, यहाँ पे राजस्थान, हर्ड ऑफ दैट? बाड़मेर, जैसलमेर, यस, सांचौर। सर मैंने कभी नहीं सुना। अरे सुन लो यार, देश का दर्शन कर लो। बाड़मेर, जैसलमेर, सांचौर, ये सब गुजरात है। इस सारे एरिया में ऑयल हो गया। और ये असम, यहाँ पर क्या हो गया? मरीन ट्रांसग्रेशन। इधर क्या हो गया? ये था ना पेनिनसुला। दिस एरिया, व्हाट वाज देयर, व्हाट हैपेंड इन दिस एरिया? इधर क्या हो गया? जल्दी बता दो। डाउन वार्पिंग। कैन आई से डाउन वार्पिंग का मतलब ऐसे एक बड़ा सा डिप्रेशन क्रिएट हो गया। डू यू नो द अमेजिंग थिंग? India's North Indian plains were created by infilling of this FOREDEEP, four deep. ये भी पजल सॉल्व हो गया कि कैसे, बिकॉज यहाँ पे तो हिमालय आ गया। रिमेंबर, यहाँ पर तो हिमालय आ गया। हिमालय से क्या निकली? रिवर्स ब्रॉट सेडिमेंट्स इन द लो लाइंग एरिया, विल दे डिपॉजिट और नॉट? So how were the plains created? By the infilling of what? Four deep. Why do we call it four deep? Four means आगे, deep means low lying area. आगे of what? Ahead of what? Ahead of the peninsula. Remember northern flank. So four deep. Will you remember that? Peninsula का four deep भरने से ये हो गया। Two things done. और इधर क्या हो गया? एलिवेशन हो गया। यहीं पर है हमारे पास नीलगिरी, अन्नामलाई, कॉर्डोमम, पलनी। नीलगिरी, अन्नामलाई, कॉर्डोमम, पलनी। Will you remember this? What is this called as? Southern flank. इसमें क्या हो गया? Upliftment happened to create what we call as Southern Hill Complex of India. Very good, Rasmita. Epilogenetic upliftment happened and hill complex were created. What do we have in this? Nilgiri, Annamalai, Cardamom, and Palani hills. Annamalai has the highest peak, Anai Mudi. This is the highest peak outside the Himalayas. So do you understand why southern India is so high? ये भी पता चल गया कि ये बना कैसे बना? टकराने से बना। If you have a mythological story associated with that, वो भी ठीक है अपनी जगह पर, mythology, but geology है। Let us not confuse that. Is everyone okay? एक लास्ट चीज करना चाहता हूँ, one last thing. What is this top view? Can I say this was Indian plate, peninsular block? ऐसे था ना? This is ocean and this was moving northward and it collided with what? Collided with Eurasia. What happened to the northern flank? Quickly tell me what happened to the northern flank? The downwarping creation of a four deep. Everyone, are you getting the geographical language? So don't say sir वो मुड़ गया, bend हो गया, फिर उधर गड्ढा हो गया, there was a depression, downwarping creation of a four deep. Is everyone getting the language? Is it difficult? Yeah, okay. Yes. What happened to the southern hill complex? Sir, it got uplifted. How? Orogenetic or epilogenetic? Sir, epilogenetic. Very good. Now you know the difference between oro and epilo. I told you in the very beginning, if you are a beginner, my job to tell you the meaning of a new word, even if I've explained there in paper one. Oh, मेरा काम. Okay. I want to tell you one more thing that happened. This is, can I say the western flank? Can I say this is the eastern flank? Western flank cracked. As a result, it went down like this. Got submerged. Get that? क्या बात करो सर? Crack हो गया. And eastern flank got tilted. So this one got tilted and this one got faulted. West got faulted, east got tilted. Is everyone okay? Do you know that here we have something like this on the western side? What is that? Sir, Western Ghat. Remember, Western Ghat is elevated. Can I say ये ऐसा है? Everyone, do you know why Krishna, Godavari, they are flowing in this direction? Why Kaveri is flowing? Because everything got tilted. Have you heard that the west flowing rivers are very swift and they create estuaries? Did I just give you the secret or the formation of Western Ghat? कि Western Ghat कैसे बने? That if I ask you, the west coast of India is a submergent coastline, is it okay? If somewhere in prelims a question comes, west coast of India is submergent coastline, will you say yes? Yes. Priyank is saying, sir, NCERT says that is why it is suitable for creation of ports. Yes, absolutely okay, port and natural harbor. But you will be half correct only, because Kerala part, Karnataka part is emergent coastline. Is everyone okay with convergent and emergent? Submergent means धसा हुआ, emergent. Sir, faulting in Western Ghat is due to reunion hotspot. चाहत, मैंने कहा क्या? Reunion hotspot कब हुआ? नीरज बोला yes you told that sir. मैंने कब कहा भाई? कब तुम्हारी मेरी मुलाकात हुई? मैंने ऐसी बहकी बहकी बातें की जो एक नाथ शिंदे कर रहे. ना तो मैं गुवाहाटी गया ना गोवा गया. कह रहे सर आपने कहा था. जबरदस्ती यार, रिटर्न एविडेंस है, इसीलिए भाई लिख के काम करता हूँ. मैंने तो यहाँ बनाया था, मैंने तो कहीं फॉल्टिंग नहीं कहा. Emergent of Kerala is the taking about. Sir, if it only came when it had to do Agni Pariksha while moving. हाँ कपिल, अच्छी बात है. Everyone okay? यहाँ पर था, faulting हुई थी 1902 में, वो तो यहाँ पर cracking of the plate था ना, वो तो center में हुआ था. Those cracks were on the center. अब क्या हो रहा है, उसका left part or the west part of it, western flank. Remember, there is north, south, east, west. West flank में यहाँ पर bend होकर वो टूट गया. Is everyone okay? नीरज कह रहे सर वो मैं केरला के लिए कह रहा था इमर्जेंट. इज एवरीवन ओके विद इफ सच टर्म्स कम दैट कोस्टलाइन इज सबमर्जेंट, कोस्टलाइन इज इमर्जेंट? समझ में आया कि नहीं? बिकॉज़ फॉर बिगिनर्स आई एम ऑलवेज कंसर्न्ड विद देयर क्लैरिटी ऑफ लैंग्वेज. टेक्निकल लैंग्वेज आएगा तो डरना नहीं है. इज एवरीवन क्लियर विद दैट? सबमर्जेंट कोस्टलाइन मींस वो लैंड नीचे धंस गया था. व्हाट विल वी कॉल इट? पॉजिटिव मूवमेंट और नेगेटिव मूवमेंट? जल्दी बताओ. सबमर्जेंट कोस्टलाइन पॉजिटिव मूवमेंट और नेगेटिव मूवमेंट? Whenever sea level is rising, land is going down, it is positive movement. Yes. And for emergent coastline, what is there? Negative movement. समझ में आ गया? Where will we find oil on this map? Oil कहाँ पर होता है? Sir, marine transgression regions. Oil का address भी है. Why west coast has estuaries? East coast has a gentle slope. So sediments go and they gently deposit. West coast has very steep. Yes or no? Which one has ports and natural harbors? West. Why? Because already land sink हो गया, वहाँ पे shallow area बन गया. That's a shallow coastline. That's there. Which one has a wider continental shelf? Yesterday I told you, no, shelf region. Shelf is the submerged part of this thing. Which one has wider continental shelf? ये शशांक ईस्ट ही लिख रहा है. क्यों लिख रहा है तो पता नहीं. वेस्ट ही है भाई. ठीक है. West will have wider continental shelf. East में on the river mouths, especially the delta of Ganga, वहाँ पे shelf wide हुई है. Not because of the coastline, but because of sedimentation. तो shelf के भी बहुत सारे तरीके होते हैं. There are many ways in which shelf is created. So this shelf, western continental shelf, is wider. समझ में आ गया everyone? On east coast, normally the shelf is not wide except on the mouth of the rivers. Mouth of the river क्या करेंगे? वो इधर जाके sediment इकट्ठा कर देंगे, तो यहाँ पर shallow हो जाएगा ना. इस एरिया में shelf will be wider on the mouth, but otherwise it will be narrow. और इधर तो हमें wide मिल ही रही है. Why? Because of subduction of land. Is everyone okay? Are the concepts for prelims and mains falling together or not? When people come to me and say, sir, if I do optional, will GS also happen? होगा. That will happen. If you read NCERT also, that will also be there. Here you will have better concept clarity, deeper concept clarity. You will be very, very clear. If a question comes based on this, you can rule out and get to the answer. Is everyone okay? Did you see the use of maps? If you get a question on examine the or outline the geological history of peninsular India, can you do that? Have I given you a lot of it? And do you realize in the answer only a small part of it will go? Why did I dictate? So that you learn how to write also. One question. Examine the structure and relief of peninsular India. Now, this is not outline the geological history. This is not the outline of the geological history. Can you see this is a new category question? Do we need to give the geology? No, not needed now. Do we need to give the timeline? No. What is asked? A and B. What is structure? Structure is A. ये बताइए जरा. तो पता होना चाहिए what is structure. अरे इसीलिए तो सारी मेहनत हो रही है. Structure means the geological makeup, the rock type, and if needed, ages broadly. Broadly, which era it belongs to? Yes, lithology. Lithology means rock type only, no? Stratigraphy. ये आ जाए. Fold हो सकते हैं, faults हो सकते हैं, faults. That means geology वाला बताना है. True or not? और relief क्या होता है? Relief on the other hand is degree and direction of slope. Did I just now tell you that the slope of west flowing and east flowing rivers decides how they will flow? So relief कौन बता देगा? Rivers will flow. Rivers will tell us. Structure कौन बनाएगा? The chapter on geology. True or not? So everyone, is the structure of peninsular India, is it uniform? Yes or no? मधुकर एक एडवाइस है, आप 2 साल से तैयारी कर रहे हैं, सोच के लिखा करो, सोच के लिखा करो. यस तो बोल देते हो आप, सोच के लिखा करो. क्या आपको लगता है जियोलॉजी ऑफ द होल पेनिनसुला इज द सेम? इतनी लंबी हिस्ट्री के बाद, आफ्टर सच अ लॉन्ग हिस्ट्री, कैन इट बी द सेम? ओनली यू आर द पर्सन हु इज रिटन यस. सोच के लिखो, आपकी इज्जत आपके हाथ में. एवरीवन क्विकली अ मैप, जल्दी से बना देंगे. क्विकली एवरीवन अ मैप. So some people submitted their map. I told them the feedback that your map is fine. Refinement will happen in the classes. Do you understand the meaning of that remark now? इतना बनवाऊंगा मैप, वो तो अपने आप सही हो जाएगा. A. Yes. A. 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 Everyone, what is A? जल्दी से बता दो A क्या है? Structure of A. So these are Archean shields. These are made up of metamorphic rocks. Sir, I want to surprise the examiner. I want to write the name also. एकदम से उसको पता चलना चाहिए. Gneiss, schist, phyllite, quartzites. Yes, Archean shield है, crystalline है. Yes or no? Metamorphosed है, eroded है. Good. Perfect. True or not? पेनिनसुला की तो बात हो रही है. उसके बाद क्या है? What is this, everyone? Basaltic formation. Can I say B? Basaltic कौन सा टाइम था? 75 to 60 मिलियन ईयर. मीसोजोइक. बेटा पुराना नहीं था. जो भी नशे में पुराना कहना चाह रहा है, पुराना सब प्री कैम्ब्रियन था बेटा, पोस्ट कैम्ब्रियन हुआ है. Reunion hotspot. True. Now what happened was these got eroded. They got eroded and sediments were created around them. So C. What is C? Piedmont sedimentary plateaus. Piedmont is at the foot of the mountain. The sediments got eroded, and that is why what happened? Platforms were created, plateaus were created. Malwa, Telangana. Is everyone okay? Structure. सब अलग है. D. Faulted. जल्दी से बताइए फॉल्ट कहां पर हुए? यहां पर फॉल्ट है. Do we have faults? Yes or no? Do we have fault lines? Faulted region is the structure. तो fault भी बताने ना, fault और fold बताने पड़ेंगे कि नहीं? And what is this, everyone? Fault and uplifted. Which one is uplifted? Southern Hill Complex. Is everyone okay? ये क्या बन गया? Everyone, have I talked about the peninsula? its structure, where is it faulting, where it is uplifting, where are piedmonts, where are shields, where are basalt, everything done. अब क्या करना है? स्लोप कैसे पता चलती है? हाउ डू वी गेट द स्लोप? ब्रेक के बाद. Some people are tired, अबे यार ब्रेक नहीं दे रहा, आज खून पिएगा पूरा. So the vampire mode should end now. The teacher is no longer the vampire who's killing you. 16:47 मान ले, 5 मिनट का ब्रेक ले ले. 16:52. Let's have a break. Today we are also having a special session on current environment. Everyone, current environment, how to incorporate in that preparation. So that is being kept at 6:30 p.m. पिछली बार टाइम नहीं मिला था दोनों के बीच में. Is everyone okay? So the link has been shared on the group. That is there. So let's go for a quick break. 5 minutes break. I'll see you at 16:52. Sir, what has happened to your hand? Something I noticed. Nothing. It's just some things which I've done. Sir, स्टंट में थोड़ा टफ थी आज क्लास, बट नाउ काफी रिपीटेशन हो गया है. बिल्कुल नीरज, रिपीटेशन इज द वे आई नो व्हेन द वोकैबुलरी इज न्यू एंड व्हेन आई एम गिविंग यू डिक्टेशन तो हो जाएगा. सर प्लीज लास्ट पेज एक बार फिर से ऑन कर दीजिए. एवरीवन, डू यू सी द आंसर? कैसे बनाया जाता है आंसर? सो दैट इज आल्सो द इंटेंशन. आई होप नीरज, नॉट ओनली द वोकैबुलरी, नॉट ओनली द कांसेप्ट, बट यू आर आल्सो गेटिंग एन आइडिया ऑफ आंसर्स आल्सो. सो आई कीप ऑन डूइंग दैट. शुभम इज सेइंग आई एम टू कंफ्यूज्ड इन टर्म्स. शुभम, व्हेन यू रीड देम अगेन एंड अगेन इट विल हैपन. ठीक है, एक ही बार क्लास में आके करोगे नहीं तो फिफ्थ क्लास है. डोंट करेक्ट द बैकलॉग. चलिए क्विकली गो फॉर अ ब्रेक. विल मीट आफ्टर द ब्रेक. Any questions? Any doubts? Are you understanding? Are you getting a sense of answer writing also? I have a request. Please don't write answers. अभी नहीं लिखेंगे. But get the samples. Get the samples. I'll keep on doing that, and I will invite answers also. But abhi, let's have the content with us. Everyone okay? चलिए. Structure, did we understand? Can I say structure is not uniform? That means there are shields, there are platforms. They are of different age. They are of different age. So let's not say that they are uniform. So answer would be the geological makeup of India, Indian peninsula is quite complex. It is an outcome of a long geological evolution, many events. That's it. Kapil is saying just a quick summary from B. So A was Archean, B was basaltic. Remember that basaltic magma which has got erupted, है ना? ये हो जाएगा. Then C was the Piedmont sedimentary plateaus. So wherever the sediments have gone and collected, तो ये एक बड़ा plateau इधर है, मालवा plateau कहलाता है, मालवा plateau. And then here we have the Telangana plateau. In between इन दोनों के बीच में कुछ depression भी हो गया. Depression is a low lying area. E ले लो depression. तो बोलते छत्तीसगढ़ बेसिन. छत्तीसगढ़ बेसिन. Heard of that? ये थोड़ा ज्यादा मैंने यहाँ कोस्ट तक आ गया हूँ, बट ये छत्तीसगढ़ का बेसिन यहाँ पर है, जिसमें महानदी will flow. Is everyone okay? Faulted and upliftment. Where is faulting happening? Central India. Faulting. Where did upliftment happen? Southern Hill Complex. Is everyone with me? सर ये भी तो इनडायरेक्टली टाइमलाइन हो गया. नहीं टाइमलाइन नहीं, वो तो हमसे स्ट्रक्चर पूछ रहा है. आई एम नॉट अरेंजिंग देम एज पर टाइम. एम आई अरेंजिंग देम एज पर टाइम? नाउ यू हैव अ टाइम इन योर माइंड नीरज। मुझे तो स्ट्रक्चर पूछ रहा है ना। इज एवरीवन ओके विद दिस मैप? इज द मैप विजिबल? मैंने छोटा मैप बनाया है। सो व्हाट इज पीडमोंट प्लेटू? पीडमोंट प्लेटू इज अ प्लेटू क्रिएटेड बाय सेडिमेंट्स एट द फुट ऑफ माउंटेन। सो अरावली के फुट पे जो प्लेटू है उसको पीडमोंट बोल दिया। आई वांट टू यूज द टेक्निकल टर्म्स नो। I can simply say sedimentary plateau. I can simply say sedimentary plateau, Ankit, but I decided to call them Piedmont plateau. Piedmont means at the foot of the mountain. This is the mountain. See that? This got eroded. The sediments came here. 1 layer, 2 layer, 3 layer, 4 layer, 5 layer. All these sediments came here. They got deposited. And today, this is an elevated area. What do we call this? What do we call this? Piedmont plateau. सर कुरनूल सिनेक्लाइज का क्या हुआ? अरे शशांक को कोई बताए कुरनूल सिनेक्लाइज में क्या भर गया? एवरीवन व्हाट फिल्ड अप? ये शशांक को टेंशन है कुरनूल में क्या हुआ। कोई बताए या हम बताएं कि गालिब कौन थे? शशांक थोड़ा तो यार, इतना पढ़ाने के बाद थोड़ी उम्मीद करता हूँ कि क्या हुआ होगा आपको दिखाई दे रहा है। ये सुनो, आपके ब्रेकअप होने के बाद उसकी शादी हो गई, क्या हुआ आप ही जानो यार। बोले कुरनूल का क्या हुआ? अरे कुरनूल है भाई उधर, अब हो गया कूल हो गया उधर। पहले एवरीवन टेल मी व्हेन आई सेड सिनेक्लाइज वाज हैविंग मैग्मा आल्सो, मैग्मा इकट्ठा होकर उसको उठा दिया कि नहीं उठा दिया? बट जब तक सोचोगे नहीं, आई वांट टू टेल यू, फियर आपको बहुत सी चीजें कराएगा। सचिन सर पैसा वसूल, फीस वसूल, he has dictated the whole answer, I will write this, but I don't know what happened to Kurnool. That's a very very sad state. See that? ये था कुरनूल सिनेक्लाइज। पहले इसमें क्या आया? पानी आया। पानी तो था ही था, दैट्स ओके। सेडिमेंट भी होंगे बाद में। इसमें क्या गया? व्हाट केम लेटर ऑन? लावा। हाउ थिक वाज द लावा? हाउ थिक वाज द लावा? So nearly 2 kilometer thick cake was created. Is everyone okay? What was it made up of? Basalt. Basalt is a soft rock, easy to erode. Rivers were flowing through this. What did the rivers do? The rivers, everyone please pay attention. Rivers, if this was the basaltic plateau, if this was the basaltic plateau, rivers that originated from here, they cut this because it was easy to cut. ऐसे कट किया, डीप कट किया और डीप कट कर दिया और डीप कट कर दिया. So today how does it look? Okay, that. So all this is gone now. It is no longer there. It is no longer there. What is it? Okay, that. This is called ridge basin topography. Sir, I did not understand ridge basin topography. Sir, please repeat. I did not explain. Elevated thing is called ridge. The depressed thing is called basin. Together they make ridge, basin, ridge, basin, ridge, basin topography. Sir, thank you, sir. You explained, sir. Otherwise, I was about to commit suicide, sir. Very difficult, sir. समझ में आया ridge basin topography? It is all gone. क्या है वहां पर? अजंता, सतमाला, बालाघाट, हरिश्चंद्र. What are these? These are actually the leftovers of that basaltic plateau. तो start तो कैसे हुआ था? Start was like a chocolate block, no? Start तो ऐसा हुआ था. Somebody said नहीं तो homogeneous है. मैं सोच रहा हूँ homogeneous है. It started like that, but with time what has happened? Yeah. What has changed? Relief has changed. Structure remains the same. Sir, ये क्या हुआ? समझ में नहीं आया. Structure is what? Structure is the geology. So it is all basalt only, basalt, basalt, basalt. But what has happened because of erosion? Can you see slopes? Different slopes were created. इसे relief कहते हैं. Unevenness. Unevenness, degree of unevenness of the surface is called relief. A will be called as gentle relief. B will be called as steep relief. सर ये समझ में नहीं आया. जेंटल रिलीफ, स्टीप रिलीफ. अब कौन समझा? जेंटल मींस एक जेंटल स्लोप. सर ये स्लोप क्या होती है? हाँ जी, स्लोप का मतलब बेटा ये एंगल होता है, डिग्री. ये जो एंगल होता है ना, ढाल. कैन यू सी दिस एंगल वुड बी अराउंड 30 डिग्रीज एंड दिस एंगल वुड बी अराउंड 70 डिग्रीज या 60 डिग्रीज. डिड वी अंडरस्टैंड स्टीप रिलीफ, जेंटल रिलीफ? समझ में आया? डिड वी अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट इज रिलीफ? व्हाई डिड आई डू दिस? आई डिड दिस टू टेल कुरनूल का क्या हुआ. कुरनूल का ब्याह हो गया, उसके बच्चे हो गए, 4 बच्चे कुरनूल के. अजंता, सतमाला, बालाघाट, हरिश्चंद्र. चलेगा? Kurnool got married, have children, 4 of them. Ajanta, Satmala, Balaghat, and Harishchand. Out of these, which one is granitic? Which one is basaltic? Which one is granitic? Which one is basaltic? Which one is granitic? Which one is basaltic? All are basalt, sir. We are not fools. Very good. So structure is basalt. Relief is rivers have cut it. समझ में आ गया? That's simple है. तो कुरनूल का क्या हुआ? कुरनूल का ये हुआ भाई. Everyone clear? डर थोड़ा सा निकालो. Get that? डर नहीं निकालोगे तो ये कैसे होगा? How will this happen, भाई? I said I am looking for this. How will this happen? Tell me, isn't this difficult to reach? Top scorer. True. टॉप स्कोर तो थोड़ा मुश्किल है सर. रैंक 12 आ गया. ओमकांत 52 आ गया. ऋषभ 26 लेके गया. ऑल इंडिया रैंक 1. नवीन को आई कॉल्ड हिम. आई नो नवीन, बट आई डिड नॉट नो दैट इज नवीन रेड्डी. ठीक है, रेड्डी नहीं लिखता था वो. नवीन जो पेपर सबमिट करता था, ही इज फ्रॉम तेलंगाना. So I called up Naveen. Where is this topper Naveen Reddy? तू ही है क्या? बोले sir मैं. I said when did you do this? He said sir last attempt. No, I was not clearing with geography UPSC. I was getting 3. He was getting, imagine he was getting 300 plus in geography optional. Still he was not able to clear because GS optional everything is this thing. This is the last attempt I decided to give forest also. Same sir, geography. ये geology जो भी पढ़ा रहा हूँ. Remember his optional was geology. He didn't have any optional like that. बोला sir 1 month में geology and forestry. I read environment. जो पढ़ा था जीएस के लिए और कुछ आपने जो बताया था जियोलॉजी में, वी डिड प्लेट टेक्टोनिक्स एंड ऑल दोस थिंग्स हो गया रैंक 1. नाउ आफ्टर डूइंग द एग्जाम डज इट बिकम डिफिकल्ट और नॉट? पास होने के बाद तो दे ऑल से इट इज इजी. यू नो ऐश्वर्या हां इजी था, कोई टेंशन. रैंक 4 क्या टेंशन? एक्चुअली इज इट डिफिकल्ट और नॉट? डिफिकल्ट. शुभम से सर डिफिकल्ट नहीं, वेरी डिफिकल्ट सर. परफेक्ट. तो फिर पास कैसे करोगे आप लोग? इट इज वेरी डिफिकल्ट. Very difficult means very painful. Very painful means. Achha, tell me everyone. There is a boy. He wants to be a good racer. Yes. And he goes to a coach and he wants to be a runner. Young boy, maybe 7-year-old. So the coach looks at this boy and he says, okay, I'll train him to be running. तो क्या करवाना चाहिए उसको? What should the coach tell him to do? Quickly. So build up muscle, technique and run. Okay, perfect. Should we take him to some competitions also? जैसे jogging, running, stamina होना चाहिए. What level competition? गली मोहल्ला level? Or are you keep beating yourself? Perfect. तो कोई competition होना चाहिए. तो कौन से competition में लेकर जाएगा? Which competition? आसपास के स्कूल में ले जाए? Should we take to the school? इंटर स्कूल? सर डिस्ट्रिक्ट लेवल. ओ माय गॉड, डिस्ट्रिक्ट लेवल पे ले जा. सर 8 और 9 इयर्स के अगेंस्ट. हाँ एज ग्रुप में रखेंगे आयुष. थोड़ा और भी सीनियर के साथ भी. ये बोला सर 7 इयर्स को 8 और 9 इयर्स के साथ दौड़ा के देख लो. ओह गॉड, स्टेट लेवल पे सर, स्टेट पे दौड़ाना पड़ेगा इसको. खुशी इज नेशनल लेवल. एवरीवन व्हिच वन इज इजी? स्कूल, डिस्ट्रिक्ट, स्टेट और नेशनल. व्हिच वन इज इजी? स्कूल इज इजी सर. वर यू अ स्कूल चैंपियन? एवरीवन. You weren't a school champion. It is difficult to be school also. Yes, sir. So you take care of his diet and everything. You support him and everything. Finally, he has become the school champion. Then what does he become? You take him to the district, block district. It's not easy. Anyone who's a district level player or a state level player in this class? I did some district level swimming. Shashank, क्या game खेली आपने? निखिल, Kapil, what game you have played? Basketball. Cricket player, sir. Kho player. Handball. Basketball. Okay. Any national champion here? Anyone who's a national champion in this class? Any national champion? Wow, Kapil is national level football and athletics. Great, Kapil. Anyone else? National champion? Anyone else national champion? No sir, I want to keep it secret. Alright, let us be inspired. Under 17 FIFA India football. अरे वाह कपिल, आधे लोग तो हाई बोलना चाहते हैं. So I understand very less today. Do I need to watch class again? शुभम बहुत बार कह चुका हूँ आपको तो यार, फाउंडेशन से क्लासेस रिपीट करनी है. आप कुछ भी रिपीट नहीं कर रहे. ठीक है. और एवरीवन टेल मी वन थिंग, आज तो डिक्टेट किया है. एवरीवन, वाज आई नॉट टीचिंग यू ऑल दिस बिफोर? आज तो यार डिक्टेट किया है. द पर्सन सेज मेरे को कुछ समझ नहीं आया. भाई प्लीज देख लो यार. और आपने कुछ वो भी भेजे असाइनमेंट्स? कोई भेजे शुभम? मुझे तो नहीं पता है. हैव यू सेंट एनी असाइनमेंट्स? मुझे याद नहीं आ रहा। एवरीवन perfect. So people who have been national champion, कपिल बोल रहे हैं national champion है, people who played at state also शुभम बोल रहा है sir you also gave a feedback to redraw, तो भाई redraw कर लो, थोड़ा आगे बढ़ो। ये सुनो भाई, मैंने तो पूरा डिक्टेट कराया, डिक्टेट में भी समझ नहीं आया तो भाई शुभम पहले कर लो यार, और नहीं समझ में आया तो भी देखते हैं। How many of you been how many of you seen there is a lot of politics in state? शुभम I don't need sincerity नहीं चाहिए बेटा, रिपीट कर लो उसे, समझ आना चाहिए। Do you see there is a lot of politics in sports? बहुत politics है। I personally feel very bad for swimming यार। स्विमिंग में ग्रुप्स एंड ऑल दे विल डिसाइड देयर लेन एंड ऑल दैट, उसी में मिल जाएगा। अरे यार नेशनल लेवल से ऊपर जाना बड़ा मुश्किल है, ट्रू और नॉट? एंड व्हेन दीस पीपल थ्रू देयर पॉलिटिक्स दे रीच द नेशनल लेवल और इंटरनेशनल लेवल, वहां पे मेडल ही नहीं आते, ट्रू और नॉट? सो देयर इज अ लॉट ऑफ पॉलिटिक्स इन स्टेट लेवल, नेशनल लेवल। चलिए एवरीवन, बट इस बच्चे के लिए मुश्किल होगा या नहीं? स्कूल से कहां जाना है? डिस्ट्रिक्ट, डिस्ट्रिक्ट से कहां जाना है? स्टेट, स्टेट से कहां जाना है? नेशनल। लंबा जर्नी है या नहीं? इज इट अ लॉन्ग जर्नी? ट्रू। पीपल हु हैव बीन इन स्पोर्ट्स, इसी में इन्हीं लेवल्स पे लोग छोड़ देते कि नहीं? पीपल एग्जिट और नॉट? डू पीपल एग्जिट एट दीज लेवल्स? इस लेवल को तोड़ रहा है, उस पे बहुत नॉर्मल है, बहुत नॉर्मल है, इट्स वेरी वेरी नॉर्मल। लॉट ऑफ पॉलिटिक्स, लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स आर हैपनिंग, बट इट्स वेरी डिफिकल्ट, ट्रू। एवरीवन, what is the record for the fastest runner 100 meter? 100 meter fastest man on earth क्या है? 9 seconds है। उसेन बोल्ट का 9 है, 9.8 सेकंड, 9.5 सेकंड। everyone do you know when you look at the target from here to the top, क्योंकि आपको नेशनल थोड़ी होना था, आपको तो इंटरनेशनल होना है ना, you have to be fastest, so you're looking like this, oh my god I have to go so much up, school done, state also done, national is impossible, let me try. Yes, sir. I'm saying the coach should take this boy and tell him this is the target. The boy is practicing for 9.8 seconds. He doesn't know any school, he doesn't know any district, he doesn't know any state, he doesn't know any national, कुछ नहीं पता उसे, no politics, nothing. He is practicing for 9.8 seconds. Get that? And one day the teacher, the coach gets an invite कि state level पे selection हो रहे हैं, there is a selection happening for state level, national level. If this boy is taken over there, will it be difficult or easy? ऐसे देखोगे हमेशा मुश्किल है, ऐसे देखोगे बोलेगा क्या ये दौड़ में इजी। अभी बताओ, नीरज चोपड़ा रिकॉर्ड तोड़ दिया यार उसने। नीरज चोपड़ा न्यू व्हाट इज द रिकॉर्ड। नीरज चोपड़ा जब भी जाता है ही हैज अ सेपरेट रिकॉर्ड विद हिम भाई। नीरज चोपड़ा वाज नॉट रनिंग फॉर दैट फिनिश लाइन, नीरज चोपड़ा वाज मेकिंग दोस थिंग्स। एवरीवन, अरे यार ज्योग्राफी में मैप भी बनाना है, सचिन सर का होमवर्क भी है, अरे यार ये तो सिंक लाइन और सिनिक लाइन 10 चैप्टर्स बहुत दर्द होगा भाई, वेरी पेनफुल। सर रैंक 4 चाहिए। What changed? You can look like this, you can look like this. Preparing for 9.8 second, will it be difficult or not? No, कोई पॉलिटिक्स आपको टच करेगा if you are preparing for 9.8 second? अपने घर में कर रहे हो, क्या टेंशन है? एक स्टेडियम में कर रहे हो, एनी प्रॉब्लम? When the audition happens, when the selection happens, तुम दौड़ोगे ना तो दुनिया रुक के देखेगी मिल्खा है कौन, ट्रू और नॉट? So you are in this classroom with me, I am not telling you एक आंसर लिख लोगे। ये सुनो, शुभम सिंह सर आज तो कुछ समझ ही नहीं आ रहा, शुभम आज तो डिक्टेट कर रहा हूं, समझा तो 3 दिन से रहा था, 3 days you did not say, आज तो मैंने तो लिख के दे दिया यार, ट्रू और नॉट? Do you know what you need to change? Change your perspective. What are you looking at? The giraffe in the picture is seeing something else, so he is drawing something else. I want to tell you my experience of last 17 years. You people have surprised me a lot. I teach the same things. Some people sitting in this class will use all this to get the top ranks. And some people, sir, आज तो समझ ही नहीं आ रहा, अरे सर ने आज तो लिखवाया सब, everything has been written and drawn. Tell me one thing, have I left any gap? Your perspective will matter. Why their resistance to repeat the video? Class, why would you not repeat? Tell me that boy who's preparing for 9.8 seconds, will he repeat or not? Will this giraffe, whichever perspective he's looking at, will he modify his painting or not? You are beginners, you're taking those baby steps. What's stopping you from watching that video again at 1.5x, 2x? क्या दिक्कत है? देखो यार, सिलेबस अभी तक नहीं देखा, नहीं देखा है. We haven't looked at that. We haven't bothered about what is structure and relief. Sachin sir क्या बताने वाले हैं? We haven't bothered. Sincerity doesn't mean sit in front of book. No, no, no. Please, it doesn't mean anything. You know, some people wrote to me, sir, I am trying. Everyone, do you have something, some notebook around you on which you are writing? Can you lift it up? Can you lift it up? Please try to lift it up. Please try to lift the book. Sir, I've done it, sir. I don't have a camera, otherwise you can see it. No, I did not ask you to lift the book. I said, try to lift the book. Yes, sir, I've lifted it. No, I did not ask you to lift it. I said, try to lift. So there is nothing called as try to lift. I can lift it. Okay. Try to kick the wall. Try to kick the wall and break it. So wall will not break. So there is nothing called as try. Either you lift it or you don't lift it. Moment you people write, see, I leave everything and give you feedback. And you know what the student writes? Okay, sir, I will try to improve. And then he or she never submits. Do you know try is an excuse? Tell me somebody comes to you. He's your best friend. He says, tonight, dinner at my place. Bhai, main aa raha hu. I will come. Yes or no? Sorry, yaar, I will not come. Yahi bologe na. If you are able to come or not able to come, you'll say yes or no. But for a stranger who comes, will you come to my place for dinner? Now you don't want to look bad, so you say, okay, I will try. The moment somebody says try, trust me, wo nahi aane wala hai. So I've told my students very clearly, I don't try to teach you. I teach you. Am I trying to teach you? Please don't try to learn geography. Learn geography. There is nothing called as trying. Learn geography, whatever it takes. Because perspective change कर लो यार, मुझे ये एग्जाम में ये रैंक चाहिए. अंजलि ने तो ओथ लगा ली थी. अंजलि श्रोत्रिया, rank 44. She had put the oath given in Labasna to the new joinees. जो नए ऑफिसर्स होते हैं, oath of an administrator. She said, ये oath मुझे लेनी है. I'll go to Labasna and take that. People are so clear about it. Will you also be clear? या अभी यही सोचते रहोगे, where the teacher actually dictated it, वो भी नहीं लिख पा रहे. Everyone, what is the error? Can you see? This is Vindhya. This is Satpura. यहाँ पर है अरावली. So where would मालवा भी? मालवा यहाँ पर होगा. इनका मालवा ही इस पर है यार. Can you see the error? ये कह रहे हैं कि this is राजमहल हिल. Is it bigger than छोटा नागपुर प्लेटू? अरे भाई, this is छोटा नागपुर प्लेटू. This is big. इधर छोटा सा राजमहल हिल है, इधर गड़जात है, इधर रामगढ़ है. This is छोटा नागपुर. Many people in entertainment, sir, how will I show? अरे भाई, this is the answer. This is छोटा नागपुर प्लेटू. The river Damodar cuts it in between two. जबरदस्ती पता क्या करता है? छोटा नागपुर इतना सा ऊपर बनाता है हजारीबाग, bigger than this, नीचे रांची बनाता है. कहता है सर इसकी बाउंड्री बताइए. Nonsense यार. Who's asking you to make Hazaribagh and Ranchi? Chota Nagpur is the plateau. The river cuts it into two halves. The part north of Damodar is called Hazaribagh. South is called Ranchi. कुछ भी बना रहे हैं. अभी देखो क्या क्या बना रहे हैं. कोई वो नहीं. 2, 3 कुछ भी. Mistake का कोई मतलब नहीं. Again a request. Beginners, look at it again and do that. So don't be in a hurry to submit. I'll put the samples also. That's a request. Please do that. ये आपको दिया जा चुका है. This has been given to you. This was also given to you. How many of you have actually gone and read this? And every day I make it simple. नहीं पता उसको. कोई slide download नहीं करता. कहीं को तो पता भी नहीं how do we download these slides. Many of you don't even know how to download these slides. In the physiographic divisions, Peninsular India. ये बताया, according to the theory of continental drift theory, the impact of southern shores of Eurasia is supposed to have buckled the geosynclinal sediments, जिसमें से हमारा वो निकला, हिमालय निकला. Peninsular block is a stable block, but Himalayan region is highly disturbed physiographic regions. Archean basement आज लिखवाया है. Proterozoic sediment आज ही लिखवाया. Schist gneiss phyllite quartzite. Today I made you write this down. This was the test in the beginning of the class. I don't know how many of you were able to even draw it. I cannot check, you know. Yes. Dravidian and lower Paleozoic. Absent in Peninsula. I simply said cross कर देना. कल भी था ये. Upper Paleozoic, Mesozoic, 300 to 65, 300 to 130. What happened? Formation of graben. Graben क्या होता है? Fault होता है. लिखवा दिया. सब लिखवाया. Mesozoic में क्या हुआ? Basaltic lava. Cenozoic में क्या? Considerable peninsular influence of marine transgression बताया. कहाँ पर हो गया? राजस्थान, तंजावुर, शिलोंग, अपर असम. लिखवा दिया. वहां भी है, इधर भी. Everything pivotal. And somebody says, आज तो कुछ भी समझ नहीं आया. क्या कर रहे थे यार? तो तुम अभी स्कूल लेवल खेलो, डिस्ट्रिक्ट लेवल खेलो, स्टेट लेवल, लंबी जर्नी है करते. And I also want to tell you, these people in the foundation, इन्होंने रीडिंग भी नहीं सीखी. इनको रीडिंग भी कभी समझ आई नहीं थी because they want more slow. धीरे धीरे. सर ये मैसिव का मतलब क्या है सर? ये नहीं होगा तो क्या होगा? मैसिव इज अ हाईलैंड. सर यही वोकैबुलरी में प्रॉब्लम है. सर यही तो समझ में नहीं आता. एवरीवन, विद्या कसम फिर से बता रहा हूं. In my mother tongue, when somebody uses a word for which I don't have a meaning, I make an approximation. Yes or no? And the so-called sincere students have Simply refuse to do that. Sir, exact word का meaning नहीं होगा तो मैं कभी नहीं पढ़ूंगा. So everyone, I think we are in the 5th class. I requested everyone, all new joiners, to do the foundation course, है ना? NCERT foundation, 1 lecture every day. In that, is the reading part explained or not? If you want to do it your way, then how can I add anything else, bhai? If you want to do it your way, how can I add anything else? Something which was told, explained in last 2 days. Today I made you write down, and you say, sir, आज तो कुछ भी समझ नहीं आया. तो भाई ज्योग्राफी छोड़ दो, ये ठीक है. या फिर अच्छे टीचर के पास चले जाओ, मुझसे तो नहीं हो पा रहा है. I get that also. I am very happy with that, because I am saying you are rigid and you are stuck only on that every word, tell me what is deposition. If you don't explain me deposition, I need a dictionary right now. If you don't explain me marine, I want marine. Approximation or dictionary or Google, life becomes easy. क्यों डिक्शनरी करनी है भाई? ये बोला सौरभ डिक्शनरी करनी है. 1000 बार बताया सौरभ, were you present in foundation? Anyone who's reading the editorial with a dictionary in hand is wasting time. You will never be able to complete the editorial. You will take 30 minutes to read the editorial, and your vocabulary will also not improve. So Saurabh, what you are telling someone is a very wrong way. So don't use this platform to give gyan like that. Not for all words. तुमने तो लिख दिया ना वहाँ पे approximation और dictionary और Google of terms. यही खेल कर रहा है वो बैठ के हर term का meaning ढूंढ रहा है. True or not? So don't do that. Start using your brain. Start using your brain, because brain is an active thing. You will have to go for some assumptions. I'm not looking for sincere students. I'm looking for people who are going to fill up the blanks. You don't look the dictionary for these gaps. You come to the conclusion that this is a triangle. If you are still doing that, difficulty here. Because UPSC statement in prelims will come from this only, which is not written in the book but implied by the sentence. जैसे कहते हैं ना, इशारों को समझिए. If we can't understand that, if you are that person who's only been spoon fed, who needs the meaning of every word to understand what is the meaning of a sentence, it's a very sad commentary on the education system that you've gone through. Okay, so let me not get into that. Physiographic units of Peninsular India, ये मैंने आप लोगों से कहा था करने के लिए, और उसमें जिसको रीड्रॉ आया भाई रीड्रॉ कर लिया करो और दोबारा देख लो. एंड आई हैव अगेन अ रिक्वेस्ट, प्लीज 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 कम आउट ऑफ योर स्टैंडर्ड 10th. स्टैंडर्ड 10th वाली बात नहीं बताई जा रही है यार. आज तो बताइए, क्वेश्चन बता दिया. मतलब आई एम तो रियली शॉक्ड इफ दिस इज द फीडबैक. मतलब anyone who's serious about this examination, or anyone who's serious about this examination, you give him this page and he will not read anything else for this answer. इतने में हो जाएगा, गारंटी दे रहा हूं. पीपल हु क्लियर, उनको यही चाहिए होता है. दैट्स माय गारंटी. बट एज आई सेड, नो डिक्टेशन भी हेल्प नहीं करेगी तो क्या ही करे यार. रिलीफ पे लिखेंगे एवरीवन, रिलीफ. सर आई चेक द डिक्शनरी. रिलीफ मींस यू नो लाइक मेक इजी. बाद में गया डिक्शनरी यार. रिलीफ इज टू डू विद द स्लोप ऑफ अ लैंड, डिग्री ऑफ स्लोप एंड डायरेक्शन. आई डोंट इवन नो व्हाट डिक्शनरी यू आर यूजिंग. Get that? So please don't do that. So please write down relief of peninsula. Relief of peninsula. Everyone who's understanding, you write down. बाकी लोग जिनको नहीं समझ में आ रहा कि यार ये कैसे करूंगा मैं, इतना difficult he's telling us slope, तो भाई you can try वो वाला है ना sociology. Sociology भी try कर सकते हो, कोई दिक्कत नहीं. Please write down the peninsular block. The peninsular block is an elevated table land. चलिए टेबल लैंड ही तो टर्म है, मुझे बहुत डिफिकल्ट लगता है. अबे टेबल की तरह उठा हुआ फ्लैट लैंड टेबल लैंड होता है. मतलब ये वेरी सरप्राइज्ड, यू नो, लाइक यू हैव टू टेल स्टूडेंट्स दैट vocabulary table land is something which your brain can say that is there. Is an elevated table land, technically a horst. Technically a horst. So when a rift valley is created, in a rift valley the elevated area is called horst and the depressed area is called, क्या बोलते हैं इसको बच्चे? depressed area को क्या बोलते हैं? graben. Very good. So but that is rift valley, synonym होता है, synonym. Is everyone okay? So rift, horst. So technically it is a horst with an average elevation of 600 to 900 meters. With an average elevation of 600 to 900 meters. However, it is not the same height everywhere. It is not the same height everywhere. The old crystalline Chota Nagpur plateau. The old crystalline Chota Nagpur plateau is much lower in average height. Is much lower in average height, in bracket you can write down 400 to 600 meter है बस उसकी height, compared to the more recently formed southern hill complex, in bracket highest elevation outside Himalayas. Is everyone okay? So whenever we are talking about relief, so what will we be talking about? Everyone will be talking about the height. कहाँ पर ज़्यादा height है, कहाँ पर कम height. Yes, we'll also be talking about what? The slope. So we'll also be talking about slope. Please write down. Apart from the variable heights, the relief of the peninsula, can be observed by the surface drainage direction. तो अब ये फिर बोलेंगे कि सर ये वोकैबुलरी बहुत कम कर रही है. सरफेस मींस धरती पर, ऑन द सरफेस, ड्रेनेज मतलब पानी जो बह रहा है, सतही प्रवाह. क्लास को कहां ले जाएं समझ में नहीं आता, बट ठीक है सर, बहुत मुश्किल है ये. तो सरफेस ड्रेनेज डायरेक्शन इन ब्रैकेट रिवर डायरेक्शन. एवरीवन विद मी ऑन दिस? which is evident from the direction of river flow guided by the water divide of India, in bracket guided by the water divide of India, in bracket Aravali, Vindhya, Satpura and Sahyadri. So what is this water divide? I don't know. जल्दी से एक मैप बना दो. Is everyone with me on this? We're talking of the water divide of India. So do we know that this is Aravali? This is Vindhya. This is Satpura. This is Sahyadri. So an imaginary line which passes through all these ranges will be called as the water divide of India. Is everyone okay? Water divide समझ में आ गया? Do you know the river Luni flows like this? ऐसे जाती है. Do you know यहाँ से माही, नर्मदा, साबरमती, they flow like this. This is west flowing. Do you know Chambal, Sindh, Betwa, Ken, Son? How does this flow? How is this flow? Northeast. और इधर से river Ganga. So can I say the slope is east northeast? ऐसे slope है. This also Damodar flows. How is the flow over here? East, southeast, east or southeast. And how's the flow over here? West flow. What is relief, everyone? What is relief? Degree and direction. This diagram tells degree or direction or both. This diagram tells degree or direction or both. No, this diagram only tells degree. Now it will tell us, this one only tells direction. Now we will see degree. We will say gentle. इधर क्या करेंगे? Steep. Do we get that? यहाँ पर depending on the mountains के पास close to the mountains, it will be steep. But in the plain, it will be gentle, steep. Can we do that? समझ में आया? सर आज तो बिल्कुल समझ नहीं आ रहा है. Is it that difficult? Again, a request to all the students. I have given a lot of time to check individually. If I have said, please resubmit. Okay, that this is the last time that I am asking, because many late submissions have come. As beginners, I have allowed everyone to submit. This is the last time I am requesting you to submit. Regarding the map entries which was given to you, that is only plotting. The last date is 3rd. If you have plotted, you can submit it before also. How many maps? Don't plot everything on this map. सोचिए आप यहाँ पर क्या कर रहे हैं? विंध्या, कैमूर, भांडेर, छोटा नागपुर, रांची, राजमहल. This thing. So this is becoming a lot of kachra. Too much of it. So इधर कुछ लिया, half entries here, so that in both the maps you can do that. Is everyone okay? We're supposed to look at Himalayas also. ये मैंने homework दिया था in foundation. People who attended foundation, do you remember the homework in Himalayas? We were supposed to look at these peaks: Karakoram Peak, Ladakh Peak, Zaskar Peak, Great Himalayas. ये करके आएंगे everyone. Patkai Bum, Naga Hills, Mizo Hills, Garo Khasi Jaintia. Can we do this? What do we have to do? Don't write anything. Map. Look at the atlas. Yes. And make a list of it. List you can submit to me. List of what? Ranges. List of ranges associated with Himalayas. Just list of ranges. Don't have to give me details. Don't. And there are mountain passes. Mountain passes and glaciers. कहाँ पे लिखे हैं ये? Everyone, is it written in class 11th NCERT? Can you do that so that I can start Himalayas tomorrow? And whosoever feels that peninsula is a little challenge, can you repeat the video? Come with your doubts tomorrow. Get that? So don't want to extend more than 9 or 10 minutes. Every day for extend over that. So I want to finish in 2 hours 30 minutes. I'm ending the class today. No, this is not in the map book. Map book पर तो जो exam वो दिया, this homework is not in the map book. This homework you can submit. These passes and glaciers you just identify. ये तो आपको check from atlas है. Check from atlas and NCERT. This list you can submit to me on a page. Is everyone okay? 10 minutes extra today. I'm sorry for those extra 10 minutes. And what are we talking about? People who are listening to me on recording also, please do not take the backlog. Even if you are in a job or something, backlog will increase. Why not take a day and finish it? Okay, do this homework. I'll meet you after an hour. Important input on how to incorporate current affairs, especially environment, in the preparation. Is everyone okay? So thank you. Bye-bye. Take good care. Only list of ranges. Only list of it. List of ranges, passes, glaciers, whatever you can find. Only list. Don't make details. Yes? Okay then. Thank you. Bye-bye. See you after an hour.